Learning new details about the Uvalde school shooting from the county judge tasked with identifying the victims. He told ABC News the students and teachers' cell phones kept ringing and that it broke his heart because he knew it was their loved ones trying to contact them, and he had to identify their bodies as quickly as possible. Senior investigative reporter Aaron Katersky joins me live now for more on this. Aaron, what's the latest on the investigation into the shooting itself and into the police response?
Today, Diane, we expect to hear from the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, who is going to share details of the Justice Department review of law enforcement actions following, during and then following the massacre at Uvalde Elementary. This is not a criminal investigation. It is a review. The Justice Department has done this before, after the Pulse nightclub massacre, after the mass shooting at an office party in San Bernardino, California. The idea is to understand what decisions were made, why they were made, and what law enforcement can learn from them the next time.
Now, community members like Judge Diaz and the town pediatrician, Dr. Roy Guerrero, they grew up shooting guns. They're not speaking out in favor of tougher gun laws, though. Dr. Guerrero set to testify before Congress today. What can we expect to hear from him?
I think you're going to hear about the impact of the weapon and the bullets and what it did to the kids. And the idea, I think, is to create a visceral reminder of the power of these weapons and what happens when they fall into the hands of people who may not be properly trained to use them outside of a military or law enforcement setting, and why these things exist from the doctor's perspective, as you heard him say, may not necessarily be necessary in a civilian world. So I think it's that emotional punch from someone who directly treated the victims and who understands the capability of the weapons firsthand.
Now, what does the data show right now in terms of mass shootings and gun violence in general in this country?
They're up. The shooting numbers ebb and flow according to different police departments, but by and large, there have been more mass shootings in the country this year than there have been days of the year. We're at, what, about 250 mass shootings so far this year. It's on pace with last year, and last year was a 66% increase over the prior year. Mass shootings defined as 4 or more casualties, not including the gunman, and those shootings continue in rural areas, in urban areas, with guns legally purchased, illegally purchased. And though police are making more gun arrests, for example, here in New York City, a record number of gun arrests, and yet it only seems to amount to a drop in the bucket.
All right, Aaron Katersky, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.